Hello, this is Chatted Up with Tracy. I have Chris, a local high school student who will be chatting with me about the highlights of using Google. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Miss Smith.
Thank you for taking the time to chat with me today about the uses of Google in education. Could you please explain to our listeners what Google is, for those who may not be familiar with it?
Google is search in its core. Over the years, Google has expanded from that with many apps, services, OSs, and hardware. Some examples are Android OS with the Nexus in other smartphones, Chrome OS on Chromebooks, and Google's latest hardware, Google Glass.
How do you use Google in your classroom?
I use Google in my classroom to log me in for a less district-restricted search and more peace of mind because I'm on my computer through a secure connection. I also use Google mobile apps on both iOS and Android devices.
As a student, in what ways can you advise a teacher to use Google in the classroom to help facilitate learning?
I would advise them to use Google Calendar, letting students know of important dates and homework. Hangouts in Google Plus can be recorded and viewed live through Hangouts on air for students to see at home, and the sick can still get class time and ask questions.
Chris, you mentioned Google Hangouts and Google Plus. Could you please elaborate on what these features are?
Plus is Google's social network, allowing a more lifelike experience on the web. It connects you with people you don't know but have very common ideas with. You are also able to share things to whom you wish, as you would in real life, and be able to see from that particular group, which are called circles. Hangouts is a part of Plus. It is the video calling for up to 9 people. Web, mobile, and phone number are added in the video call. In addition to video calling, messaging is a part of Hangouts. Google has said voice, its phone number, text, and voicemail will be integrated into Hangouts.
How does your teachers use Google in the classroom?
In my high school career, my teachers have used Google Search, Blogger, Drive, and YouTube because some other services are blocked.
Do you find this beneficial?
I find Search and Drive to be beneficial because I can work at school and everything is still there.
Sounds pretty positive. Okay, do you find Google helpful in the education world?
Truthfully, it depends on the subject and work. But Search, Calendar, Plus, Drive, News, YouTube, Play, Books, Mail, Blogger, Picasa, Scholar, Keep, Groups, and Sites are great services. They also have Google Bookmarks and GOO.gl, their short URL service.
What are the most helpful apps of Google for students and teachers?
The most helpful apps for students and teachers, I would say, would be Drive, YouTube, Calendar, and Search. Drive is useful because you can collaborate with students and you can have more than one person working on a document or PowerPoint at the same time. Search will help you do your research. It has different search tools. Calendar can help you be organized in life, and YouTube can help you see videos and give you a visual aid.
You mentioned many different applications. Is there one that you prefer to use and why?
I can't say I prefer a particular service because they all do a variety of things. Even though they do different things, they do or will soon provide a one Google experience, which I am collecting research about at bit.ly/DGK2MAU. But if I truly had to choose, it would be Chrome because it can access all of Google with better features and can be marked as the future of browsers with Chrome apps.
What age or grade level would you recommend using Google for?
My recommendation age would be 13 and up, because certain services require a Google account and you have to be 13. Certain services like YouTube and search require no age limit, but parents with a Google account can try to share them with their child if they need to type something on Drive.
Well, Chris, it seems like Google users have many different applications to connect with other users and different modalities to help with education. Do you think Google will increase the number of uses in education?
Yes, Google is on every device through the web or apps. Google also has Google Apps for Education, providing all Google services with restrictions from districts or colleges. Chrome apps have an education section that can be accessed on any desktop or laptop. Other services in education by Google are Nexus for Education, Chromebook for Education, and Google Play Textbooks.
How do you see Google being used in the future for education?
As a web-based company, Google has expanded its future by launching Google Fiber, a 1 gigabit up and down, with an idea to expand that to 10 gigabits up and down. Microsoft has said that they will not continue XP support, so Google teamed up with VMware, a cloud computing and virtualization company, to bring Windows applications to Chrome. Android, Google's open operating system, is also getting into education. This is great because those devices are widely available and are free to develop on. Using those tactics, Google can expand more in education.
How would you advise a teacher who is not technology literate to incorporate Google in the classroom?
I would advise them to use services that make life easier, but just work and are easy to figure out. Such services are Search, Calendar, Plus, Drive, Sites or Groups, and YouTube. I would also advise them to use Google Chrome and have a Google account. Plus, being there for support wouldn't hurt.
You have certainly brought enlightenment for using Google in the classroom. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me about the wide variety of uses for Google in the classroom. I look forward to chatting with you again soon. This has been Chatted Up, Series 1, with Tracy. And thank you, Chris, again for listening.